important moment.
Lacey in the pits. Now, he's always one of the first. Look, Schumacher getting very, very close to Coulthard. As I said, Coulthard blistering rear tyres very early this morning. Lacey is often the first to be brave to come in for a set of slicks. He's the best on a damp track.
Go! Michael's going. Sorry, Martin, on you go.
No worries. Michael there having a look. He looked close enough, but I think the camera angle there was a bit deceiving us. But Michael clearly with the faster car underneath him, and Coulthard's job really, with his, I'm sure he knows he's going to get a stop go as well, is to keep Michael behind him as long as he can and give Häkkinen the chance to get in the hunt. So Coulthard's best thing he can do for the team now is let Häkkinen come into the hunt.
Yeah, this is lap 5, and when are the stewards going to say whatever they're going to say to Ron Dennis, boss of McLaren? David Coulthard watching his mirrors, putting himself in a position where he's going to make it very difficult for Michael Schumacher to get through, but Schumacher attacks. He's going to try and go around the outside at turn 1. He apparently doesn't know that David Coulthard is under investigation, and look at the way that the German is fighting, sawing left, sawing right, almost cutting the gearbox of David Coulthard's McLaren in half as they go into the right-hander at turn 4.
For sure, all 3 drivers at the front there will know of Coulthard's predicament. There is no, they have not declared. He did manage to stop the car completely, but he was rolling before the lights, so they'll take a view on that. They've got a graph that'll be printed up on a computer of exactly, and look, Häkkinen getting a run up the inside there of Schumacher.
I must say that David Coulthard is doing a masterly job, irrespective of what he thinks his future is going to be, because he's making it mighty difficult for Michael Schumacher. I do believe that if Schumacher could get past him, he could get away from him, but he can't get past him, and now he's got a big worry. He's got to A, try to get past Coulthard, B, stop Häkkinen from getting past him. You're looking at the first, second and third. There is 1.2 seconds, and the Ferrari pits are getting ready to bring somebody in. Is it Michael Schumacher? I guess it's more likely to be Schumacher than Barrichello, because Barrichello is all by himself, but it may well be the Brazilian.
Barrichello is in the pits. He's out of that picture. Look, he should be in the back of that shot we just saw. So Barrichello will be coming into the pit lane, and look at the toe that Michael Schumacher's got this side. Coulthard goes to cover the line. Schumacher goes down the outside, and they just about touch. And once again, oh, they're so close.
Yes! Fantastic, and the crowd has gone berserk. They might well be Italians rather than Americans. They appreciated that. They love to see a fight, and my gosh, they got one. Now, I bet Coulthard will move over and let Häkkinen through. Yes, that's exactly what he's done. He's done his job as best he could, knowing that he's under investigation. He's held Schumacher up as long as he has, that could. The German has fought past him brilliantly. Häkkinen has taken over the attack now, and I'm expecting Coulthard, if the stewards say thumbs down, to be in shortly.
Yes, it was very, very brave by Michael Schumacher, and I have to say, Coulthard making life as difficult as he could, and then played it fair. It would have been awful if Coulthard had bumped Schumacher out of there. It would not be the correct thing to do. That's not the sort of thing David would do, but he sure is going to make it as hard as he can. And Schumacher putting an enormous amount of faith in David Coulthard there with his championship chances. Incredible. Look at this. Squeezes Coulthard across the curve. They must have touched. That was so close.
Oh, now listen, the fastest man on the track at the moment is Johnny Herbert, down in 16th position in the Jaguar. But he must have changed tyres. Indeed, he has changed tyres. No, he started on the dries. Remember, the conditions are getting right, and there's hot news from James Allen.
Mika Häkkinen is in the pits, as you can see, going
back to the first few laps of the race, you had a superb battle with David Coulthard, resulting in an excellent overtaking pass into the first corner. But did you know at that point that he was going to get a stop-go penalty for jumping the start?
We were aware that he might get one, but still, I mean, he was slowing me down enough to make Häkkinen give a go at me. That was his purpose. Obviously, the two are teammates, and that's perfectly legal to do this. On the overtaking side, I think he, although he's not really in the championship, he really tried a little bit too much, in my view, push me wide and actually touch me. He probably will go back to Magny-Cours and say that's simply like that. But on the other side, he's not really in the championship, and he was, in my view, doing something for his team and for his teammate, which I'm not sure whether that should be done or not. anyway, we won it. We overtook the guys. We beat the guys fair and square, and that's all it counts. We're up there with 8 points to go for the last 2 races, and have another 1-2 finish for Ferrari. That's simply great.
Michael, thanks a lot, many congratulations.